guys, and welcome once again back here to my podcast. It is myself, Josie, with Josie Says, Pues está cabrón. If you guys are new to my podcast or new to my channel, since I am simultaneously recording this, don't forget to hit that notification bell and the subscribe button so you guys know when I upload another awesome episode. If you're listening to me from Spotify and Anchor, then you already know that it will notify you as soon as I upload that new episode. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been participating in my questions, in the thoughts of the week and thoughts of the day. There are some goodies going out there to a couple of loyal fans. If you had me reach out to you guys and giving me your address, that is the reason why. It was not so I can stalk you guys, but it is to send you guys a little bit of a thank you, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and start on the on this episode, and as you guys can tell by the title, it is going to be based on another question that one of the listeners did submit. You guys know that a while back I did ask for you guys to submit some questions, and like I said, I have questions for days. So this question is kind of like, and I'm happy that majority of you guys opinions are kind of like something I would say. So the question is, going to strip clubs. It's okay when your husband or wife or long-term partner goes to them without you or with you. Yeah, guys, that is a very está cabrón question. So let me read what you guys thought about this. Someone said, hell no. And I swear to you, there must be like 5 exclamation points after that. You want to see a naked woman parade her tits? Then I'll give you a show. Here, now stop crying. LOL. And somebody said, agreed. Someone else said, I don't think I could go with my husband. I don't believe in spending money, or more like giving it away. If my husband were to go though, say for a bachelor party or someone's birthday, he can go by himself. I honestly don't see the sense in strip clubs. If something is lacking in the bedroom, then find ways to spice things up or find the spark again. Otherwise, what's the point? Customers aren't allowed to touch them anyways. And if they do pay for private rooms, are you that desperate for sex? Are you? Absolutely not. This is another listen. Absolutely not. That is the biggest level of disrespect to a marriage or relationship. You are going to go and pay these women our money for what? Strip clubs were meant for single young people. And let me emphasize young. After a certain age, it becomes more creepy to see you at a strip club. If you rather go to one instead of talking to your partner and letting them know you desire more from your relationship, then you're in the wrong relationship. Going with my husband to a strip club, yeah, that is disgusting at all levels. Wow. So now, what does Josie think about this? When I saw this question, I'm like, ooh, that's a good question. So before you guys come at me, who know me, I have gone with my husband only one time to a strip club. And it was in the beginning of our relationship, right? When you want to be the cool wife, I guess, or whatnot. It was very awkward. It was very, very awkward because tan encueradas. Like they're walking around, in the little tanguitas with nothing covering their chest. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Do I think that it's okay for your husband to go with or without you? And I'll say husband, because I have a husband. Without me, that's definitely no. I too think like you guys. I think that is very disrespectful in every single way to go to a strip club when you are married. I think that speaks volumes of the person you are. Now, I know a lot of guys are going to go out there and say, no, but you don't understand. I go, but I don't care. Okay, just the fact that you're going, okay, the mind works in mysterious ways, and the mind is a very strong muscle in our body. Or is it a muscle? Once you're around that, no cabe duda que la mente se te va. Like, it starts wandering places, okay? You guys know that I love, madly in love with Gerardo Ortiz, which is a Mexican singer. My mind wanders every time I see him. And he's fully clothed in su tejana and all that, right? What makes you think it's not going to wander when you go as a man? It's very, I don't know, it just screams disrespect in all levels. Now, don't get me wrong. I know there are a lot of women out there who go to strip clubs sin su esposo, and to male strip clubs, which, as you guys know, and I don't know if I mentioned to you guys before, I cannot stand male strippers. They don't do anything for me. I find it very cringy. I find it like, ew. I don't think there's anything cute with small waist and little tantarans and the little tingling waving around at you. I don't like it. I don't like how it's, I've seen it because I've never gone to a bachelorette party where there's strippers. I run out. The way they force themselves on you and you're like, ew, no, get away. Like, it's not attractive to me. It has never been attractive to me. So I know many, I 5 off my head that have gone to strip clubs and think it's the cutest thing, the best thing, y se aceleran. As a woman, like I said, si les gusta ese rollo, your mind's gonna wander and you're gonna get hot and bothered. And like the person says, you can't even touch them. So no, I don't agree that they should go with a wife, and I don't agree you should go without your partner. Like I said, if you go with your partner because, you want to spice things up, I really feel like, those 2 listeners said, if you can't talk to your spouse, hey, something's going on, I don't feel the same, I look at you don't turning me on anymore. And if you guys can't talk at that level without another person getting, ofendida, then you're in the wrong relationship. You need to talk to them. Hey, I kind of like when you did that. I don't like when you did that. For a man, if you can't look at your wife and say, hey, can you pretend to be a stripper tonight, and your wife be that stripper, because I know que cuerpo tiene mi vieja, then you're disgusting and you shouldn't be with your wife, and you should let her go and find a man who's going to appreciate her, not just for her body. Because that too is that's kind of like, we're like, okay, you're a married man, but you find it no problem entering one of them puras encueradas that want your money. And that's the only reason why they talk nice to you guys, because I know a couple men that go in there because they swear the stripper, loves them and only them. No, boo-boo. They love this. They know how it works. It's their business. They know what to say, how to say, and when to say it. So, yes, I wouldn't think, if my husband were to tell me, oh, alguien se está casando, which, let me do a side note right here. I don't understand why bachelors go to a strip club. I don't understand why bachelors get a stripper. Like, you're about to get married. And why do you need a last hurrah? Like, you decided this is the woman of your life. You want to spend the rest of your life with. Why do you feel like you need one more hurrah before you commit to this person? Like, I never understood the bachelor parties. I never understood the bachelorette parties. I never understood the strippers in those kind of parties. I never did. Like I said, because se supone que ya contrate someone that it means a lot to you, that is sacred, and I want to respect her, I want to respect him, and I don't know, I just find that disturbing. Like, the last thing you saw before you got married, as you're walking down the aisle, if you're the bride, was a tingling in your face, or ass up in your face. And if you're a man, that's the last thing you remember as she's walking down the aisle, your bum ass bachelor party with all the stripper. I'm like, oh, I don't know. That to me is weird. Let alone being in a long-term commitment, or being married and going to a strip club. Yeah, that to me is very, very disrespectful. I find it disgusting. and like you guys say, spending our money, you're going to go in there and give this girl, your $20-$40 or whatever amount. I don't know how much, strippers get, but I feel like it's very disgusting. So, no, guys, I will pray that my husband hasn't gone to one without me knowing. I can't tell you any, I can only tell you what I know. And what I know, to my knowledge, is that he hasn't gone to a strip club without me. I do know, like I said, other married men that have been to strip clubs, and I'm like, does your wife know? I could call her up or not, because I know this will cause drama. But as you guys have mentioned, if you guys haven't heard my previous podcast, I wouldn't be that girl, because I wouldn't want to ruin a relationship that, might be at its littlest, thread. And I'm over here like, oh, by the way, I saw him at the strip club. So, but yeah, it's not, I don't feel like this is a está cabrón situation, because like I said, I know of a girl who, a listener who has gone with her now ex-boyfriend or fiance or whatever. And she thought it was a good idea. Let's go. I want to be that cool girlfriend. Or maybe in her mind, it was like, oh, let's just go and see what this is about. And she said the reason why she felt uncomfortable was because her significant other just couldn't stop making noises. Like the meseras will pass and he'll be like, oh, look at that ass. And she'll be like, ew, I'm right here. But ew, why are you talking like that? Or he'll make moaning sounds like, yeah. And I'm like, ew, he would? And she's like, yeah, it's gross. I'm like, yeah, that is gross. Like, I'm right here, and especially if he's never made those noises when, he's with her. Like, I don't know. I feel like I agree with that listener. At a certain age, it just becomes too creepy. Like, ew, este viejito que está haciendo aquí, because like I said, I don't know about you guys, a lo mejor it's just me. My mind wanders. Like, este viejito todavía se le parábolas. Like, what are you doing here? Ew. Just like, having us older parents be at the club, with your kids, your 21-year-old. I mean, it doesn't look right? This is why they create that older generation club. I don't know if they have them in your area, but here in Southern California, we have a couple that it's just for the people that were born in the 80s. So they don't feel left out as we walk in there with mom jeans, and tennis shoes, because we can't do the heels anymore. But there is a certain age. And I do feel, look, if you're young and you're a man, a boy, I don't know what age they become men. Yeah, I've heard of you turn 18, you're legally good go, Todavía se le entiende un poquito, even though I still don't get it. But, you're young, you don't know better. You probably haven't seen ass and titties often. So you go, right? You go and you're like, hey, yeah. So, and you like I said, but you're not taking anybody else's money because you're single, you don't have kids, you're not married, you're probably going to college and whatnot. But once, like I said, once you're in a committed relationship, long-term relationship, or you're married, it's just a level of respect you have to have. Like, it's in the unwritten golden rule. Like, you're married now. That's not associated with married men, to go to a strip club and be like, oh yeah, take it off, and seeing the women twerk, and while your wife is at home with the kids at night. And what? Después de estar todo hot and bothered by another woman or women, you're going to come back home and then, like I said, be hot and bothered. So you're going to come home and be like, hey, what's up, girl? Or whatever you guys do. Because someone else got you excited. Yeah, that doesn't, I don't know, guys. The more I say it out loud, the more I'm going to tell you guys, no, that's an absolutely no for me. I really don't think that married men, married women should be out there. Like I said, I've seen a lot of scenes where the women go and they're like, take it off, yeah, woo, and come over here so I can put dollars down your pants. And I'm like, you couldn't do that to your husband? Your husband doesn't turn you on like that? Like, then what are you going on? Like I said, as the Latino culture and me being the Mexican culture, I know we were taught not to talk about that. Eso no se dice, but that's bedroom talk. But if you can't talk to your partner about like, hey, you know what, I'm not feeling anymore, we need to do something because, you know, I'm over here thinking about going to a strip club or whatnot, then you're in the wrong relationship. You need to talk to each other, see what, you know, hey, si me gusta eso, no me gusta eso, no hagas esto. But yeah, I really don't. I don't see it. I don't get it. I'm not bashing on the strippers. The strippers, I think, are the most intelligent people in the world because they use their body to get what these nasty men want. They want to see all that, and the more you show it off, the more money you get, untaxed money you get, and the more lavish life you live. You know, not everybody has a bomb ass body or that gifted to climb up a pole. I know if I climb up a pole, I'm gonna be like that one girl that fell. I fell straight on my face and not get up anymore. But I jokingly sometimes do tell my husband, hey, you know, if we ever go broke or something happens, you know, do you think, will you let me strip? And then he says, oh, baby, thank you for trying. I'm like, hey, I could be a stripper, you know, to each his own. I know a lot of people that like not proportion women. Con pancita and stretch marks and all. But yeah, no, guys, I definitely don't think it's okay. I don't. I think it's very ew. I think when it comes from women being at the strip club, it becomes even more ew. My humble opinion, guys, if you're that women that love to go to a strip club and are the women that put you know, the dollar bills down, the jeans or the tantaras, then good for you. You know, it is what it is. But me personally, I don't like it. And like I said, I find it very disgustingly disrespectful when a married man does do it. And not only that, if they ever do it behind the wife's back, that to me is like, you shouldn't even be there. And like I said, the older you get, the closer you get to 40 and 50 and 60, oh my God, it becomes more of, you're a creep. You know, I was just asking this question to my coworker and we're almost 40. So I go, you can't, friend, you can't be at the strip joints anymore. I go, because that now it looks ew. And he's like, you know what? It does, because I do look old. I look older than these 19, 20-year-olds, right? He's almost 20 years. Well, he is 20 years older than these guys that go. And he's like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't. I feel like, and you guys know that there's a chapter on each stage of your life you have to complete and completely write out. And I think after 25-ish, the chapter going out and giving free money to strip clubs is should be written, and it should be chapter number 4, and then you move on to, you know, having a good life. Because I know that a lot of those men that are going to the strip club, if they had daughters or do have daughters, ended up telling you, I want to be a stripper, you guys will go hysterically crazy and not allow your daughters to do that. But yet, here we are loving someone else's daughter who is doing that. See, so always think like that. That's why I think it becomes more of a, ew, you're a married couple with kids, children of your own, and you think that, you know, oh, it's okay to watch someone else's daughter do. Oh no, it just becomes too creepy, guys. Too creepy, too nasty. No. If you guys haven't quite understood yet, the answer is no. I wouldn't be okay with my husband going to a strip club. And after that one time I did go with him, and being so awkward, it was just so awkward, I definitely wouldn't want to go with him again. And you guys know, if you guys follow me on this show, you guys know that I'm pretty blunt. So if I had issues in the bedroom, I'll be the first one to be like, stop, we gotta talk. Because, I mean, se supone that I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my life. And, you know, if we're not getting it right, you know, I'm not going through another 10 years of not getting it right. We're going to nip it in the butt right now. So that's just the type of person I am. So, yeah, that is my answer. Again, I coincide with you guys. I didn't have anybody tell me that they would go with their partners. That's crazy. I really thought you guys were gonna say that. But hey, after listening to this and you're like, no, I would, then comment down below. Let me know. You know, let me know why you would. Why what is it, or what part of is it that you guys feel that it's okay? And now that I'm saying you may be wrong, and like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. They're just opinions. And because it's my show, it'll be mostly my opinions. And my opinion is no, nasty, ew, get away. Yeah, so like I said, I just don't understand it all, but maybe that's why I'm against it. And I'm old school. What can I say? I want to thank you guys before I go so much for always, like I said, always commenting, always DMing me, always messaging me. A lot of you guys always messaging me, and I'm like, can I put this on the show? I'm like, no, it was just, my thoughts. And if you share it, it's gonna be too much. Someone's gonna know it's me. So then I'm like, oh, that's true. That is true. A lot of times I'm not even talking about people and they think I'm talking about them. So I get it. I totally get it. But I do want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Be on the lookout for all the goodie packages. If you are a loyal fan, just know they're on this way. And I just want to thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify and or Anchor, don't forget to share. I will see you guys in the next episode. And remember, Josie says, "Está cabrón." Bye, guys.